Hi guys, welcome to another YouTube video. So today's topic will be about routines, especially morning and bedtime routines. This will help you to start relaxed into the day, to have a day that's not chaotic but well planned, and you have a certain time before going to bed where you can calm down, where you can relax, and you have perhaps a better sleep afterwards. So I would say we start right away. I will show you my morning and bedtime routine, so you have an example of how you can set up your routines. My morning routine starts with waking up. For that I have an app that's called Sleep Cycle, and this helps me to wake up at a light sleep phase. So as you know, we have sleep cycles where we are in a deep sleep and times we're on a light sleep, and this helps me to wake up at a light sleep phase. This helps to wake up more relaxed and not that stressed, because a super loud alarm bell gets you out of your deep sleep phase, which is a bad start into the day. The next thing what I do is some stretching to really wake up the body, and then I start focusing on breathing. So I really inhale for 5 seconds, hold it, and then exhale for 5 seconds, and this 3 times, and then I'm focused, I'm awake, and I'm prepared for the day. The next thing what I do is I try to think 5 minutes about my mood of the day. Am I stressed? Am I worried? Or am I happy? And then I decide if I really want to stick with that mood. Especially if it's a negative one, I try to figure out, okay, what's the reason for that? Is it really worth it starting the day with a bad mood just because of that? So try to start positive into the day and focus on the good things, and this will change your mindset after a while completely. The next thing what I really want to focus on is that I drink more water. So for that, the next step for me is to drink at least 1 glass of water. I prepare it the night before at next to my bed, so I can just sit in my bed, do the stretching, do the breathing, and then I drink a glass of water. Right after that, I open the windows to let in the fresh and cold air, to waken up a bit more and to have really fresh air in the room. And directly after that, I make my bed, brush my teeth, and put my clothes on. Normally the first thing I do when it comes to any nutrition in the morning is a cup of coffee. So I will take time for a coffee and planning my day. So I will do a to-do list of the day, what I want to manage at that day, and this should be as small as possible. Don't put too many things on that list so you can manage them. If you have a list which can't be completed every day, this will lead to being disappointed about that. The list should be reasonable and should be small and should be compact, so you can really accomplish the most, in best case, every of the topics. This list shouldn't put any pressure on you. It just gives you a guidance through the day, that you know what to do, that you don't have to think about what to do all day long, that you don't get distracted or anything, so that you can work focused on that list, what you have to do that day. And the last thing is that I check my mails and my phone, so I can include some topics to the to-do list from the mails, and that I'm up to date what will happen that day. And yeah, the evening routine is way easier, because the only thing you should focus on is that you start your routine early enough. So try to get enough sleep, and for that you have to start your bedtime routine early enough as well. The first thing I do is that I check my to-do list of the day. How many boxes are checked? Did I manage to do everything? How was my prioritization? And please don't erase anything, just cross the line you didn't make on that day. And after some weeks you can check which amount of to-dos are reasonable for each day. So you can improve your planning for every day if you really document how much you get done every day. And Again, this shouldn't put any pressure on you. This is just to improve yourself during time, and this should be a good thing, so don't worry about that. The next thing I do is that I do a clean up for 10 minutes. I read that somehow that if you clean your room every day for 10 minutes, like on one day you rearrange your closet, on the other day you clean up your work area, your workspace, and on the next day you clean the kitchen for 10 minutes. So if you clean up something every day for 10 minutes, in the end you don't have one day where you have like fully blocked because just of cleaning the whole flat. And this is a very good thing to like trick yourself. You're cleaning a bit every day so it doesn't hurt in that moment, and in the end you don't have this big cleanup. Next step is again opening the window, let some fresh air into the room. For me it's better to sleep with a bit colder air. I like it more when it's a cold air in my sleeping room. And then I clean my face and do like my skincare routine. After that I do somehow of a recap of the day. I just think about the day, what happened, which decisions I had to make, which things have been good, which things have been negative. So yeah, really do a recap of the day to be aware of what happened. So sometimes time flies, so you don't really recognize what is happening. And for that I have my podcast. So every day I'm recording a podcast to talk about the things that I thought about the most during the day. And this helps me to really evaluate what happened. And so I have talked about it and I'm feeling good about it. You don't need to do a podcast, of course, but you can listen to a podcast that helps you getting better when it comes to mindset, to self-reflection or something like that. Or you can listen to some motivation podcasts or anything like that that helps you to focus on yourself and your hopes and dreams. Or you read a good book or anything like that, what you like to do. Then I just set the alarm for the next day, and after that I go into bed and focus on my hopes and dreams. This might sound funny, but I think it's a good thing to focus on what you like to achieve and what will I do when I'm reaching that goal. To motivate yourself a bit more, because you know what's like at the end of the tunnel. You know that after you have achieved your goal, you will be happy jumping along the beach of Australia, I don't know. So you have something you can look forward to and you are happy about, and yeah, which keeps you being motivated to reach your goal. For that I love to look on Pinterest or Instagram to somehow get some inspiration, some motivation, and to pin some ideas that I think they're good, or some layouts and some other visual things, quotes, whatever, to inspire myself a bit more. So the bedtime routine is mainly about reflecting about the day, thinking about hopes and dreams, inspire and motivate yourself. And this is a good thing for me that helps me to sleep well at night and to really calm down and to have beautiful dreams about reaching my goals. So yeah, I hope this helps you to set up a good morning and bedtime routine. This will help you to manage your day, to start good into the day and to finish the day in a relaxed and positive way. And putting up some routines will help you to work on your consistency, because you will be more consistent if you have to-do lists you work on. Develop habits and work on habits. Your productivity will be way better because you're really focused on that specific points of your to-do list you did in the morning, and you're awake and full of energy in the morning after you had like not a stressed wake up. Another advantage of all this is that you stop thinking about doing shit, you just do shit. A good example a friend of mine gave me was like, if you think about getting a Starbucks coffee, it won't get you a Starbucks coffee. You have to go there and get some. So this is the same thing with your to-do list. Don't think about your to-do list, work on your to-do list. Sometimes the days look super busy and you think there's so much work to do, but in the end it isn't that much work. And sometimes it's the other way around. But this to-do list will help you to find out what is a waste of time, what is like not a good structure of the day, and in the end you can eliminate them, you can get rid of the things that waste your time, and you can focus on things that bring you closer to your goal. And this was the perfect positive final sentence for this video. But there is one thing you probably want to know. It's the first day of the second week of the weight loss challenge I have, and I checked my weight, I wrote down the measurements of my body, and surprise surprise, I lost like 1.5 kilos. This is unexpected and good. It's a small motivation kick, and this is quite good. I remembered from the last transformation that didn't happen anything the first 5 weeks, so I'm really happy about that. I lost the 1.5 kilo, and yeah, we will focus on eating healthy, doing our workout almost every day, and yeah, staying positive. And yeah, so it's worth it, work on it, stay tuned, stay focused, and we will see in the next video. Bye bye.